Welcome back to the Well-Nourished Homemaker. If you are new, my name is Audrey. This channel is meant to help inspire you to care for your well-being by discovering what delights your soul, nurturing your feminine beauty, and igniting in you that deep desire to prioritize your wellness as a woman, mind, body, heart, and soul. Not with control or obsession, but with joy and purpose. I'm here to encourage and motivate you to get in that workout, read your Bible, be present, and enjoy the little things in the seemingly everyday, mundane moments. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea and let's get started. Ladies, I wanted to bring you along my evening routine before my 5 a.m. morning routine. I like to wind down with a cup of tea. I usually do chamomile, which is really good for like digestion and bloating, and then ashwagandha just for like stress, cortisol. It's kind of like a reset every night for your body. And then I'll sometimes add in some dandelion if I feel like, depending on what phase I am in. Whenever I feel like I'm holding on to some water weight, I usually have some dandelion tea. And then here I was doing my beauty nighttime routine. I got these new hair wraps and I wanted to do like a little face tan, and I wanted to talk a little bit about 6 little habits that you can do to wake up pretty, 3 being at night and then 3 when you wake up. So one is the hair wraps. So I think it's like a nice easy way to have heatless hair curls, but also just to help with mitigating like damage to your hair. I've still been testing them out and positioning them in different ways, but I found them to be really nice just to give a little bit of volume. And the second one being a face tan. Every time I do a face tan, I wake up and I just feel more pretty, and I usually do it about every 3 days. And the third one having my tea, because I think it's so easy to focus on like exterior, but during the night when you're sleeping, a tea like chamomile can really be anti-inflammatory. It can help again with digestion and bloating, so you can wake up and you can feel more pretty. So those are the 3 at night, and the 3 in the morning is mainly focusing on hydration and moisturizing, because aside from like doing your makeup and really getting ready for the day, when you want to look pretty right off in the morning time is more about like bringing moisture back into your face. So I like to do these under eye patches. I do a lip moisturizer, one that's not sticky but really moisturizes, and then I double down on my face moisturizer. Then lastly, I'd like to add a nice cream blush, because again, it's nice and moisturizing. And yeah, those are the things I like to do just to wake up pretty before I actually get ready for the day, just so I can feel more beautiful for my husband, for myself, and just overall. Yeah. Another way to add hydration, obviously, is to drink your water. I'm currently out of my mineral electrolyte powder, so I've just been using sea salt and lemon juice, but I highly recommend the powder because it has more nutrients in it. But yeah, and then I have some coconut water, and then I have this green juice. Just makes me feel like I'm starting the day off right, and I add a scoop of collagen powder in there. If anybody is struggling with nervous system dysregulation, I think it's really important as you go through your wellness journey and you do these daily micro little healthy habits. It's signaling to your body, one, that you're safe, but also that you're building trust with yourself. And trust is really important if you're dysregulated, because your body's always scanning and trying to perceive threat. So if you do these little healthy habits, you're signaling to your body that you're safe. So it doesn't always have to be scanning for these things. And again, you're building that trust with yourself, not because you're forced to do it or you know you should do it, you're obligated to do it, but because you're enjoying the process of doing it and taking care of yourself. And on the most difficult days, you're showing up. So you're trusting yourself, you're building that self-confidence. And self-confidence, no one can give that to you. And when you build this, no one is able to take that away from you because you build that. And that's what I encourage you to do with these daily little healthy habits. Alright, good morning ladies. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, my name is Audrey. And I have a slight different introduction to this video. As you can tell by the intro, I changed it slightly. I just wanted to say good morning and just talk to you ladies a little bit about where the direction of this channel is going and where I have felt the need to change a few things. And that, as you ladies know, like over the years I've made stay-at-home mom content, days in the life, baking, cooking, cleaning, little things here and there about mom life. And over the years, I think that has really helped me persevere and get through those times. And I've loved sharing my experience when it comes to motherhood, advice when it comes to marriage. And I've also always tried to sprinkle in how to nourish and take care of yourself, mind, body, heart, and soul. But I feel that something that I'm really passionate about and that I feel more of a pull towards is women's wellness. That's the kind of content that I love to watch, aside from a few of my favorite creators who do homemaking and stay-at-home mom content. I don't necessarily gravitate towards that. I love to watch videos that encourage you and motivate you and inspire you to take care of yourself and your wellness, to feed your soul, to nourish your body, to, you know, get in that workout, study your Bible, do little beauty rituals, things that make you feel beautiful and feminine as a woman. A few of you ladies asked, where are all your videos? And for the algorithm's sake, I have to private them just so they know where the direction of my channel is going, so I can grow in this niche, so to speak, and not confuse the algorithm as for like, oh, she's like homemaking and stay-at-home mom and cooking, cleaning content. I'm trying to tailor my videos more towards women's wellness. Even as a mom, as a stay-at-home mom, as a working mom, ultimately the root at the core, we all as women need to take care of ourselves, and the stay-at-home moms, the working moms, they need that encouragement too. And I didn't want to like categorize them. And while there is like a need for stay-at-home moms to find other stay-at-home moms who make content about those daily mundane things, I feel like where I'm meant to give meaning and purpose and something that I'm passionate about and something that I've learned so many things throughout the years and throughout my wellness journey, I've tried, you know, so many things. I try to be balanced, but also not to try to be so consumerism. So anyways, I just wanted to say good morning and kind of explain to you a little bit about the direction of the channel, and hopefully you enjoy it just as much as the old content, if not more, just because it's tailored and focused for you as a woman, as a mom, as a wife. I just want you to know when you come to my channel that you're going to leave feeling more encouraged, inspired, just to help ignite that desire in you to nurture and take care of your soul. I know for me, my wellness routine grounds me as a mom. It gives me things to look forward to. It stabilizes me physically, like stabilizes me like my blood sugar, and just overall, like, it's the foundation and helps me to be able to show up and be a good mom and to be a good wife. You know, discover what ignites your soul and doing things that are just like for frivolous fun and just awakening that feminine side of you, and not with control or obsession, but just with joy and doing it for a purpose. So that is my goal for this channel, and
I hope that you are excited and that you enjoy it. There's so many wellness routines online. I love watching them, and I always just, take what I can apply, leave the rest. And I think that's important, that for my channel, it's not like, this is how you're gonna be healthy. It's just like, it's innocent, it's fun, it's to inspire you, it's not serious. Take what you can and apply and leave the rest. And I'll always be trying like new wellness routines or wellness hacks or balanced when it comes to like gadgets and things. But I have found over the years there's things that do help improve my well-being, like my weighted vest or my red light, my hair massager, which I need to get back into because I haven't been doing that. But that's been helping a lot. Just beauty rituals, things that help enhance your beauty, make you feel pretty when you wake up. Another reason why I know that this is essentially my calling is that I can just speak about it freely. I don't have to overthink it. It comes naturally, and that's when I know what is my desire, and this is my gift, I guess, in a sense. So I did my wellness routine this morning. I did my Bible reading. We're dog watching right now, so this dog. I try to wake up at 5 a.m. I think the kids are now finally getting adjusted to the time change, and I'm able to actually get in. But for a couple weeks there, it was a little rough, and then they got sick. Oh my gosh, these dogs, if it's not the kids, it's the animals. Like, yeah, during those times where difficult circumstances, just with like a rippling effect of things in life, how can we, in the chaos, take care of ourselves as women? And I think that is exactly what women need, is to come to a channel and be like, oh my gosh, it's been a rough day. Let me get on the treadmill, get in my steps, let me watch a video that helps me, encourage me, and continue to take care of my wellness, mental health. Oh, come here, honey, come here. All right, well, I think that wraps up my new introduction to the channel. So you want some water? So I'm going to continue and show you how I take care of my wellness and nourish myself. And I'm not sure what breakfast we'll make this morning. I'm between like 3 different things: of protein waffles, protein oatmeal, and or like a yogurt bowl. So we'll see.
Here I'm moving on to doing my foam rolling. I've talked about this many times in my morning routine, so I won't go into detail, but I absolutely can tell a difference when I do this and when I do not do this throughout the day. I just feel, well, it's lymphatic drainage, so it really just helps blood flow and helps with like less puffiness, again, less feeling like just, I don't know, stiff in the mornings. It just really helps with your nervous system as well. Okay, here I am getting into the details. But yeah, it's just something that I highly encourage you ladies to do. And then I moved on. I've been really enjoying these multivitamin gummies for adults, as well as I have the ones for my kids. And then I'll go in with a tablespoon of coconut salt just to help with your healthy gut microbiome.
Alright ladies, it's around 8:30. The kids are having their breakfast and watching their show. I'm getting ready to make my second cup of coffee. It's funny because my first cup of coffee goes pretty quick just because I'm having my protein bar and my oatmeal cookie, and I like to sip every bite. But my second cup of coffee usually lasts all day. So I'm trying to debate on whether I want to go ahead and step on the treadmill and get in my steps. I usually like to walk for at least an hour. During that time is kind of like self-care for me. I'm getting in my steps, but also I'm getting to watch some YouTube videos, or maybe I'll do editing. We're staying home today, so there's no rush. I just want to figure out like what I want to do first. I'm not that hungry just because I did have my protein bar, my green juice, and my oatmeal cookie just to help me get through my workout. Yeah, I might do a weight training workout today as well, but usually I do between 20 to 30 minutes, and sometime throughout the day I'll get in my steps. But while the kids are like staying quiet, like eating their food, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my coffee, and then I'm gonna go do my makeup and just relax a little bit while they're staying busy. Look at that froth. I try to have 3 of these a day, and we use the Pro One water filter. I love that it's portable, so if like there's ever a crisis or we go camping or whatever, we can bring it with us and have clean water. I try to have at least 3 of these a day, if not more, especially if I'm working out. My electrolyte mineral powder, but This is, I believe, 1 liter, so at least 3 to 4 liters, depending on your body weight. But make sure you stay hydrated because literally it affects every function in your body, and just it can cause so many problems, dehydration. And if you're not fueling properly, I think that's important. Why I always choose to have like a mineral electrolyte powder than just always going for like lemon juice and Celtic sea salt, because it has the potassium and the magnesium. I used to use the Element, but I found out that they use maltodextrin, which is not good. Opt out for like some coconut water if I'm out and about. Let's go ahead and head back and we'll get ready for the day. Do you see this cat? Oh my goodness. My makeup nowadays is, I don't really change it up much, although I will say during the winter months, I like to have an air humidifier. I finally got one of those, and I incorporated a vitamin C serum spray, do a rose water spray, and then double down on my moisturizer. I want to get a serum, but I'm not for sure which one yet. And then also a little beauty hack that I have been incorporating is this, which essentially is water. When your face is like quenching for thirst, air is dry, I have one, like a little travel size in my bag. It's like a nice little beauty tip that I think every woman needs in the winter and also in the summer. When you're out on the beach, or if you just need like a nice cool mist on your face, brings moisture back into your face. So you can do it before you apply your makeup. You can do it throughout the day if you just feel like your skin is extra dry. That's what I've been incorporating lately as well. I have been thinking a lot actually about another reason why I wanted to transition my channel over more into like the women's wellness space. Obviously, like in any niche, there can be the pendulum swing from one extreme to the other, and just a lot of toxicity in any space. So I know that stepping into the wellness, but being in the homemaking and the stay-at-home mom and traditional living space has helped, I think, give me a good perspective on, I don't know, I think the enemy, it's so easy to get caught up in like working mom, stay-at-home mom, traditional living, non-traditional living, who has it harder, you know? We as women, like, it's like the enemy is almost trying to like pin us against each other in a sense. And again, while I think it's important to have both balanced views and encouragements on each end, you know, for each woman, like even having like the struggles of a working mom and the struggles of a stay-at-home mom and how important both those aspects are, it's so easy for us to get caught up in all of that and kind of almost subconsciously be like, yeah, like I'm superior because I'm a stay-at-home mom, or even for the working moms just to feel bad because they have to work, and some families just can't survive on one income. How about we just focus on the woman, the wellness of the woman, the well-being, her nurturing her feminine beauty, her taking care of herself, whatever situation she finds herself in, and we can all just like encourage each other and gain different perspectives. And you know, sometimes we can like demonize, be like, oh, you're a stay-at-home mom, but you desire to work and do more. And while motherhood is like a big part of my life, it's not my whole life. Like I have other desires and aspirations and goals and, you know, other things that I desire to do. And one of those is being my YouTube channel and inspiring other women. So it's just so easy to be classify and put everybody in their box. And I'm just kind of tired of it. But that being said, we still need encouraging content on both ends. Not to allow like the static to blur what the whole purpose is. You know, purpose is for us to enjoy our lives and to live, you know, the best, healthiest, happy version of ourselves and to become the woman that we desire and long to be. It's either one or the other. Like you can find fulfillment in motherhood, or you can find fulfillment in your job or some sort of project or hobby or niche or something that you want to build a business out of. It's like one or the other. When it's like, why can't we just have both? Like I can be a stay-at-home mom and find fulfillment in that, but I also, that's not my whole purpose. Like I can find fulfillment also in creating a business out of my YouTube channel. And there's nothing wrong with that either. As long as I always revisit and remind myself of my priorities is first and foremost my family, my children, my husband, my relationship, spirituality with God, then all is well. Any tips and tricks that you may have that could help inspire other women to be like, I've incorporated this in my morning routine and it's really added so much value into my life, might help you as well. Things like that, to where, you know, just for instance, like the foam rolling, a little healthy habit like that has helped, you know, me feel better in the mornings. Or anything that you've incorporated or you're like wanting to incorporate that could just give you that sense of like frivolous fun. I talked to my husband about something I've always wanted to do, is to go, maybe once a month I'll go like horseback riding. There's a few places here where I live where they have like a ranch, and I think it's like $80 for 2 hours, but you know, it's just like once a month and it's doing something to get outside. And I've always wanted a horse, but that's too much of an upkeep. Maybe sometime in the future if we ever get our own place, because I know it can be a little expensive in like the upkeep, but I don't know, just things like that to where you're just like, yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but you kind of just, you know, forgot about those things. Those are the types of things that can help like nurture your soul, awaken that again. Okay, am I done with my makeup? I don't know. I can't multitask here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of contouring. What?
I think a nice way to enhance your feminine beauty, even when you're working out and sweating, is to have a cute outfit. And I will link these below, but I think it's really important just to have like a nice go-to wardrobe capsule for your workout fitness routines. So these are really soft and beautiful, and I think elegant at the same time, even when you're trying to work out. But I think it's just a nice way to add a little bit of joy in your life, and that's the whole point, is just to enjoy what you're wearing. And it really does actually motivate me to work out, because I'm going to put on a cute little outfit and get in a workout at the same time. So it's just fun.
So I'm getting ready to make myself some breakfast, and then I'm gonna jump on the treadmill. I heated up a Japanese sweet potato. I'm just gonna add some yogurt on top just to give some protein, and then top it with some nuts and seeds, so pumpkin and sunflower. I'm gonna do some hemps for some natural healthy fats, and then some chia seeds just to get in more fiber, although the sweet potato adds a lot of fiber. So my main goal is to always get high protein and fiber, and then of course healthy fats, but always focusing at least like 125 grams of protein a day, and then getting in fiber however I can through nuts and seeds. Chia seeds, flaxseed, ground flaxseed, potatoes, raspberries, berries, things like that as your topping if you're doing like a yogurt bowl or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast, let that settle for a little bit, and then we will get in our steps on the treadmill. Alright ladies, it has been a few hours later, and I just wanted to make like a healthy dessert snack option. And I wanted to just filling up my water bottle, the 3rd liter, so I'm on a good track. It's around 2 o'clock. My daughter's napping and my son is with my husband, so I wanted to make a little dessert treat. I'm sure you've seen them before, but basically they're dates, and you can put peanut butter. I'm going to use macadamia nuts just because they're really good to get in your selenium every day if you have 2, and just like coat them in dark chocolate. And they're just like a really nice pre-workout snack, or at the end of the night when you're craving something, you just keep them in the freezer, and they're just, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those and maybe just rest for a little bit before the evening time rolls around. Okay, so I get the medjool dates. They still have the pit in them. I just find that they're more juicier, so I'd rather just like remove them out the pit, and then you'll put your peanut butter in there, melted some Lily's dark chocolate, some semi-sweet dark chocolate. They're coated. I'm just gonna pop them in here. Go ahead and fill this up, and then we'll stick them in the freezer. Have like a nice little snack. Some people say they taste like Snickers, depending on like the filling that you put in them. And my husband will probably eat all of these.
One of the things that I like to enjoy doing just to take care of myself and nurture my soul and do a little bit of self-care is to go to a coffee shop and do some editing. I'll read. Yeah, it's just something that I really enjoy doing just to wind down, and I highly encourage you ladies, as always, just to carve out these times for yourself just so you can be more happy and experience more joy in life.
Alright, good morning ladies. It's a new day and I forgot to end the vlog yesterday, but I just wanted to pop on here this morning, getting ready to do my Bible study. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I find these videos much more easier for me to film just because filming days in the life with the kids and just like cleaning, cooking, it does take a lot more effort. I can like stop, do all those things, take care of the kids, take care of the house, and then come back and like actually do and focus on like what I wanted to discuss, like about wellness or whatnot. So I think just like the mental load is a lot lighter, which makes it easier for me to film. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all in my next one. All right, bye.